Right, I'm here with Mark Bunting, or I should say Councillor Mark Bunting,
Ooh, I say, yes.
who plans on becoming Councillor Mark Bunting again for another term.
Yeah.
Now, I just wanted to know pretty much, there's two questions in one. First of all, why should we vote for you? Secondly, as part of that, what are you doing to, or going to do, or going to try to do to encourage non-car transport, including public transport, buses, cycling, e-bikes, scooters, even making things user-friendly for all of those groups, including pedestrians?
Yeah, absolutely. So question number one, why should you vote for me? I've done it now. I've done a term, so it's taken a while, but I've learned what it takes to be a councillor, and it's a long and hard process. It's a massive job, and so I've got a few notches in my belt now, actually, which I'm quite proud of. I managed to lead the waste and recycling new scheme through, led the waste minimisation plan, developed a real passion for that side of the city. Strangely enough, didn't know a thing about it when I came in, and learned and drove it, which is exciting. And now my field lies in transport, so I'm very excited about as an e-biker myself.
Yes, I see your orange e-bike zipping around the place.
It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, Nemo, I call him.
Yeah.
But it's good. But I have a firm vision that we can be the cycling capital of the country, because we're flat, we're small, and we're warm. It's pretty simple, apart from today. But I think it can be done a heck of a lot better than it's been done in other places. Part of my council study was to go up and down the country to see how it's been implemented around places. And the cities where it's been done really, really well have had really good consultation with the community. So I bring communication skills to be able to talk with pretty much anyone about this. It doesn't have to be a them versus us thing. Cyclists are motorists, and a lot of motorists are cyclists as well. We have a ton of great roads in the city, but we don't all have to be using the same ones. So my vision is to have a completely separate, integrated, connected, safe cycle way where people can bike if they choose to. I also want to see public transport ramped up and more frequent, so that people can choose to use public transport. At the moment, I have arguments with councillors who are busy saying, "Oh, there's no bikes, you can't see bikes." Well, my argument is, well, you know what? If your roads didn't connect, you wouldn't use your car either. So what the first vision for me is to get the great cycle infrastructure we've got already safely integrated and connected, and then watch cycling explode as a choice of transport. You're not a cyclist and you're not a motorist. You're a person trying to get somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think Hamilton has got the potential, because we're so young, we're so vibrant, and we give stuff a go, to be a transport leader in the country, frankly, because people just want choice. They want to be able to safely get their kids to school on a bus or a bike or a walk or car.
Yeah.
And each of those is a valid method. There are people who need to take their car, and that's absolutely fine. But it doesn't have to be an expense of cyclists. It doesn't have to be an expense of buses.
Yeah, I think we're not hemmed in like Auckland's got certain difficulties because of it's set in stone to some degree. But I think with the cycling thing and pedestrians, buses, whatever, I think it's just giving people the option to go, well, okay, I can do my bit, not just to save petroleum usage, etc., and carbon footprint and all that sort of carry on, but choose a different way that I can rely on, because...
That's what it comes down to. Yes, there are obvious environmental benefits which I'm right behind for cycling over driving. But the bottom line is it's got to be convenient, it's got to be safe. And it's going to be fun, It's going to be a really fun city. And it's going to be fun to bike in, to drive in, to get public transport, to get an e-scooter. I really love the ride-sharing thing we're just starting up now too.
Oh, yeah.
Changing the way that people think they can get around our beautiful city.
Yeah.
And we've got so much opportunity, but we've just got to do it right. But we don't have to all squish down the same road. So like I said, completely separated where we can. So instead of, for example, trying to squish a cycle lane down Fifth Avenue to get down to Warrior Drive, I'd suggest we go a block over. We go down Endley Ave by Southall or the other way. So there's a lot of quieter streets. And if you look at cities who have done it really well, Christchurch has done a fantastic job. And if you're going to put a cycleway in, you don't do it just to put a cycleway in. You do it to enhance the streetscape, to enhance the value of the street. And a slower street, where you've got kiddies. So we were introducing the first Sharrows into Hamilton. I mean, woohoo, I've done something, yay! But the fact of the matter is that that'll be a really good, safer, not completely safe, but a safer zone to cycle and share a road. Now, you're using that zone to come into town. I mean, the opportunity is to do the same down Victoria Street now as a result, because the speed limit is actually the same. So that won't be any slower than Victoria Street. And a couple of sharrows down there as well. People will be used to sharing the road with cyclists. And pedestrians as well. It's just a different way of driving it in the area.
Yeah, I love the fact that it just happens to be the most common bridge I use to get into town. That's being done.
We did it for you, Lance. Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, when you think about the bridge choices, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's actually got quite a low traffic count. It'll add, I think, a grand total of 18 to 20 seconds to your journey if you're driving at 30 as opposed to 50 over that space.
Okay.
But there is no access way across the river for cyclists at the moment. But again, we've been trying to do it, and for so many years, people have been saying we need an extra bridge, we need a pedestrian bridge, we need a path to Claudelands, etc. Well, now we can have it without actually buying a whole new one.
Yeah, which will be good.
But Christchurch did it particularly well. When they went out and they discovered that 80% of their population, like you're going to have 20% of cyclists who are going to cycle regardless.
Yeah.
Those are your mammals, they're your middle-aged men in lycra who are going to be hunting in packs and annoying people. They're still, believe me, they're still going to do that. Okay? They're going to drive down Waireere Drive instead of down the cycle path. They're going to do that.
Yeah.
But there's 80% of cyclists who are what they found in Christchurch in the interested but concerned. So they want to commute, they want the kids to go to school, but they're too concerned to do it, so it's not safe.
Yeah.
So we as a council need to put that infrastructure in. So where I'm really hot on this is getting kids not getting dropped off at school, either biking or busing or scootering or walking to school. Because what happens is, mum or dad drops the kids off at school, you have this huge glut of cars and people fighting each other for car parks and taking huge dangerous risks. But what happens next? They think, well, I'm in the car, I'll drive into town, I'll drive to work.
Yeah.
So if we can break that cycle, as it were, and we can get the kids going to school independently and safely, then mum or dad's sitting at home going, you know what, I think I might catch a bus, I might take a bike, I might take an Uber or a Lime scooter or whatever it is to work, and not necessarily take their car. So encouraging transport choices is paramount. We've got to be thinking, 30 years down the track. And how fast things move. When I first started in council 3 years ago, almost to the day, right, no one had even heard of Lime scooters. Right?
Yeah.
Now it's the biggest thing on everyone's lips, So things change really fast. We don't know how people are going to be getting to and from.
Yeah.
All we know is that they're going to want infrastructure choices, and we must do that if we're going to survive. Sure, it's called the recycle cycle. It's something I've been brewing away for a little while. I've started to talk to people about this. The recycle cycle, the issue you've got with kids on bikes is a lot of kids can't afford bikes. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, and they grow out of them anyway.
They grow out of them, exactly. So you've reached the other part of the problem. So what happens is, and you can't get any money for your kids' bikes anymore.
No.
You buy a bike at the warehouse or wherever you buy a bike, and they grow out of it, and you're stuck with this thing. You can't put it on trade, no one wants it. So here's what you do. If you donate one of your bikes, right, your old bike, to a school. Now that school takes it up to their sort of Form 1, Form 2, or Year 7, Year 8 class, and they do up bikes. They fix bikes as a part of their schoolwork. Then what they do is they donate it to a lower decile school, and the kids there can actually earn the bike with biking equity. So if they have cycled 50 kilometres, they get to keep the bike, which would be kind of cool.
Oh,
they
yeah,
use
that's
the bike,
cool.
and then when they're finished with the bike, they put it back into the scheme, and so it just keeps tuning over. Because we've got all these dead bikes sitting around in garages and hanging. The days of council doing everything for you are gone. We've got to work in partnerships, and this is, we've narrowed this interview down to cycling. We've got to work in partnerships with everything we do.
Yeah.
Because you get a much better result. Look at the development around town. It's all partnership models now, rather than just, councils. Playgrounds are another example. One of my visions is a playground within walking, or a play space within walking distance of every house in Hamilton. Can you imagine how cool that would be? Because destination playgrounds are magnificent, grand and wonderful, and you can take lovely photos of them, but you've got to drive to them, and they're expensive. So
and that's not a good way to get kids off their phones and out on the playgrounds if they've got to drive to it, because
don't get me wrong, they're magnificent, but they're just really expensive.
Yeah.
And that's been one of the learnings of this term is, I've gone in quite boldly and said, look, we need smaller playgrounds, and of course it got quite hysterical, as you remember, in the midterm there.
Yeah.
But people now, we're about to open the 5th playground in a year, because they're smaller and there's more of them. So you got Hillcrest, Manga E.T., way back at Haripuki we opened that one. two at Hillcrest, beg your pardon, we're about to open Innis Common as well.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Imagine if we could do... why are we throwing out old playgrounds? Why aren't we reconstituting that and putting in little pocket parks around the place?
Yeah.
Some perfectly good play spaces. Let's take the equipment and put it in tiny little places around town. So you can have, my vision is a play space for within walking distance of every family. So the kids can get on their bike and just go to places rather than us have to drive them places.
Yeah.
One thing I have learned in there is that despite the fact you've got left, right, you've got almost insanely right, almost insanely left people in that council chamber. You've got people, saying silly stuff. Guilty, done that myself. But the bottom line is they are all hard-working and really good people around that council table. And sure, you don't get on with everybody all the time, but each one of those people wants the best for the city. How we get there, we all have a different opinion on, and that's the exciting part. But when you put it in your head that everyone wants the very best Hamilton, it's a pretty darn cool job. So I'll be really keen.
Yeah. Anyway, well, thanks for your time.
No, my pleasure. My pleasure.
And I'll.
I could use up all your battery life, mate. I could talk for hours, but
yeah. But you got places to go, and
Look, I'll just finish off if I can. Just to look, if you're dreaming of a safer city, and you're dreaming of a city that makes smarter decisions rather than just spends money willy nilly, and if you're looking for a city that's safer to be in, please, let's go for Hamilton, but better, and choose Bunting.
You've got to kick start it, but you might want to go down there.